I've been listening to a bunch of Game of the Year podcasts as of recent, and there's been a lot of praises sung about Signalis. Even within the New Game Plus cohort, this game is highly endorsed by both Jamie and Cardi. So I figure I might as well give this a go. Mind you, for full context, the only survival horror games that I have ever really played are Resident Evil 4 and Silent Hill Shattered Memories for the Wii. And so I never really dabbled with with the remaining Resident Evils. I never had and I never I've not touched any of the other PlayStation Silent Hill games. And so although that is semi a lie, I have played the PT demo and I was spooked to no end playing that. I have been assured though, so but the reason why is because I'm a coward. And spooky games do not do it for me. Having said that, I've been assured by multiple sources that this does not contain too much in terms of, this doesn't really contain jump scares. So it's more of a atmosphere sort of thing, and it's a loving homage to the survival horror games of the PlayStation 1 and of the PlayStation 1 era. So your Silent Hills, your Silent Hill, your Resident Evil. So without further ado, let's give this a go. In the meantime, Proc, the other night we were discussing our games of the what's called the whole game of the year thing. Have you decided on what your what your top 3 games would be? Because I figure I was gonna ask what your number 1 game is, but it's without a doubt Elden Ring is going to be that game. Or anyone else in chat as well. What were your favorite games of 2020? What are your favorite games of 2022? What was the game that you think everyone should have played but didn't? What is your real underappreciated darling of 2022 as I go around here? Huh. Here I was thinking that I'd have to go down or something like that. It certainly has that feel of a 90s game for sure. Like, just the locomotion and momentum. No. Oh, so I can go that way. What is around here? Oh. So I can go through there? So why was it saying no entry before? It definitely did say no entry. Oh, it's only this back door, which says no entry. What are our controls here? So pressing X gets us into this menu with a very good keyboard sounds going on there, has to be said. Actually, you can't hear that because I've muted the desktop audio. I've unmuted the desktop audio, so check a look at those keyboard sounds. Wow. Otherwise, is there a run button here? So all those gets us to a menu. Pressing holding the R trigger makes me run, it looks like. Or is that just mere movement? And pressing A gets us here. We are trapped back here. There we go. And so we are forced. Lock is defective. The door cannot be opened. That reminds me, I do need to change my settings to... Which one is it? Text, speed, fast. Always set text speed to fast. Oh, we got the full controls here. Ready weapon, fire weapon, use tool, reload, move around, tune the radio. So in case I'm feeling like, in case call 104 goes on ad breaks, we can switch over to Triple M because they are basically the same station nowadays. If you want the actual old people radio station that seems to be smooth 91 point whatever it is nowadays, none of them hold a candle though to Sin 90.7. I believe that's a frequency for the Student Youth Network. Belphegor, you say your favorite games are Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Very good choice. Triangle Strategy, I have not touched that game at all, but I've heard good things about it, including your this year recommendation, and Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I said in my in my tweets the other day about my game of the year list, is that yeah, like Pokemon Legends Arceus is like it appeals to me directly because I like catching Pokemon, and Pokemon Legends Arceus is all about catching said Pokemon. There's some very good games that you have there, all on the Switch as well. Interestingly enough, that's something of note, I suppose. As for me, all my top 3 games this year: Neon White, Citizen Sleeper, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Actually, there's not as much of a pattern there. I suppose there is a pattern that number 1 and number 2 were games that I did stream in full on this here website. Although I'm not sure if that has anything to do with anything. That might just be more the case of I liked like I was going to play those games anyway. Streaming them just elongated the experience, I suppose. So what do we have here? Penrose. Penrose type vessel field operations manual. Penrose type vessels of the Yusan People's Navy are low-cost space exploration vessels deployed beyond the solar system's edge in the search for planets and moons fit for habitation or rich in natural resources to support the continuous growth of our great nation. Holy run-on sentences, Batman. All Penrose vessels are piloted by a Gestalt Scout officer supported by a land survey/ship technician replica. This partner system of Gestalt replica cooperation has proved successful in countless previous Scout operations. Mutual control and support allow both the Gestalt officer and the technician replica to perform at their optimal capacity. Once a vessel is catapulted towards the edge of the solar system by an orbital mass driver, the pilot may adjust the course from the flight deck while the replica will take care of the mechanical maintenance of the vessel. I'm going to assume that I am playing as a replica. I'll be right in thinking that, right? So we've got the stern hull up here. Ooh, another pod. We are in cryogenics. So we're going to do some good old-fashioned puzzling in order to open up this this cryogenics box here. What do we have here? Diagnostic systems for the cryogenic capsule. Nothing exciting there, so we'll have to get the code to eventually unlock the cryogenics box, which will probably be floating around in an audio log around here somewhere. Smeared diary page. Cycle 57. Woke up from crypto in an empty mess hall. I was wondering, but Esther's looking out something, flight there something, like something lost in thought, something. Sometimes I feel something home. The Gestalt officer's sleeping bunk. Yeah, so I'm the replica. I'm looking for I'm assuming that's the Gestalt officer up there or somewhere. Well, let's keep on exploring this here abandoned ship, and hopefully it didn't get too spooked. LSTR features Repair Logic Module. Serving our great nation as ship technicians aboard the scout vessels of the Penrose program, LSTR type replicas like yourself are equipped with a specialized radar logic module, allowing them to quickly and easily repair both themselves and important mission equipment. Accessing the RLM function, so this is just a tutorial, into the inventory by pressing X, select the item to repair with arrows, press X to open menu, combine. While in combine mode, take an item to repair, to combine items. To repair damage to the replica bodies, select a suitable repair item, simply choose use from the command menu. Sometimes it may be helpful to take a look at an object from all sides so it can inspect there. Rightio. So, not that we have much in terms of inventory here. That'll come into play later. Can we go left? No, we cannot go left. Lock is defective. Let's keep on going down then. Into the forward hall. Oh, first person. What is this? There is an Ava suit in the case. Not to be confused with an Eva suit. Airlock key required. Can we interact with that? No, we cannot. Can we go? I want to go back. Oh, there we go. Anything else here? Seems to be something here. The suit has been removed from the case. Interesting. Let's keep on going then, shall we? Let's go to... Nope, we're being very much led down the narrow... Very much being led by the nose here. Down to the front. Who do we have here? Faded photograph is stuck to the LDAM controls. Pick up the photograph? Why, sure. All controls panel has been critical system failure. Ship control panel, judging from the reader, there is no chance it will ever fly again. Starboard controls panel, the controls aren't responding to any input, probably electrical failure. I could not tell you which off the top of my head, what direction is starboard and which one is port. I probably should learn at one point, but that day has not yet taken place. Is there anything else anywhere else we can go here? It doesn't seem to be, no. Unless something wants to pop up anew here. Nothing there. Have I missed something with regards to a potential lock for the cryogenics thing here? I feel like there must be something that I have missed up until now. Maybe in that letter there'd be more of a clue. That's just the Gestalt's bunker. That's their actually no, it would be in the it'd be in the photograph. A photograph taken on self-developing film. Despite the damage, Ariane Young can still be seen in it. It looks like the pigment was damaged by time and exposure to the elements. So 13589 is the key there. It'd help if I would pay attention to the game. Maybe then I'd be able to solve puzzles. And I've already forgotten what the combination is. What was I going to do? 13589. For some reason I thought 2 was involved in as well. There we go. There's no one in there. Ooh. Just a puddle of water. Puddle of draining water. 2 pieces of a key snapped in half lie in the cryogenic pod. Pick up the airlock key. Pick up the airlock key. So it looks like I'll have to... A magnetic key code that allows access to Penrose. It's snapped in half. I can't use this here. Can't combine it with anything. What is that noise? What is that noise? Well, for the fail to use noise. It's like someone farting while creaking open a door. Kind of great. But nonetheless, we have an airlock key, which is what? Here. No, that's a defective door. Where was the airlock again? Ah, next room over. Cool. And so we've got this. I need to repair the airlock key before I can use it. I can't use this here. Inspect. If I can find a way to hold both halves together precisely, it might still work. Nope, I can't seem to do that. Is there some sort of like space tape that I've missed somewhere? Or something I've missed in the various manuals? Press inventory, press combine. Whilst in combine, select a second item to repair damage from replica body. Inspect mode, to look at it on all sides. Smeared diary page, nothing exciting here. I've suddenly lost... Oh, I found the ability to be able to... Diary page, find... If I can find a way to hold both halves together precisely, it might still work. Need to repair the airlock key, so there must be some sort of tape around here that I can possibly use to bind the two together, I guess? Like, is there, like, is there space tape floating around? Maybe, possibly. And yes, I know I could just say tape, but we are in outer space, so I do have to say, I have to add space to everything. It's the law. Is there anything else that I can do? Is there any other room that I missed? Is there any other piece of interactivity that I've missed out on here? Or is it all just a matter of menuing in order to solve this particular conundrum? To solve this space puzzle? That's just the diary, smeared diary page there. Nothing else in this room. Is there anything else in the mess hall by any chance? There we go. There we go. So Penrose 5112, system, critical failure, crew status, A. Young, Alcastel pilot, no signal, LSTR 512, that's me! Replica unit active, mess hall. Hard landing on surface has damaged critical systems. How long have we been out of action for? I don't know, I suppose we'll find out over the course of this game. There we go. We have now combined our airlock key. It's been mended with tape. Penrose ships lined perfectly, so it should work again. What horrors await us in the next room? If I can find it. Yep, here it is. So now we can do this. Use airlock key. Use the airlock key. I'm guessing we... Oh, wait, why do we have to put on a spacesuit? We're robots. We don't need to worry about oxygen or anything like that. Ooh, late title card. Oh, we have controls here. Not that we can see much. Aside from, not that we can do too much aside from just pressing X to move, or pressing A in this case to move forward. Ooh, that's some ominous stairs there. I'm glad that we don't have to climb down ourselves. What is in there? There's a strange hole leading deep into the ground. There is a faint light glowing in the deep. Roll into the hole? No, I'm just gonna walk around here for the next hour or so, next 9 hours or so until the credits roll. Good game, I suppose. Before we do that, might as well bust out the trivia command. So in chat, what's on the chat? I'm getting the bot to pump out a random trivia question. Which specific game introduced the Chocobo? Answer now. In the meantime, let's get back to Let's get the focus back on Signalis and crawl down this hole. Will the hole have the answer to this Chocobo question? Let's find out. Oh, it's like a James Bond introduction. Huh. An ancient-looking tome is lying on the table. It feels like it's calling to me. Pick up the king in yellow? Picked up the king in yellow. That message is, of course, send nudes. Great holes secretly are digged where Earth's pores ought to suffice. And things have learnt to walk that ought to crawl. Remember our promise. Remember our promise. Remember our promise. Wake up. Hey, late title card. Okay, so is this a typical we've destroyed Earth and we are trying to colonize, or what's the word I'm looking for? Chapter 1, synchronizate. Are we trying to colonize other planets? And I got an achievement for that, I guess. Hooray, I guess? Huh, we're all the way here now. Whilst we are doing that though, let me actually check what the answer is to the Nightbot trivia question of which was the first game to introduce a Chocobo. I believe, yes, you are correct, Apollo. The Chocobo was first introduced in Final Fantasy II, and like many of the like many things in the Final Fantasy games, it's been in every single one since, especially Chocobo Online Racing. Having said that, I have heard that they're taking down the online service for for Chocobo Racing, which was just released this year on the Switch. So rip and rips. I came here all the way to find her. There is no turning back now. I've heard that this is a story about love. About in this case, that's called the undying devotion of this Gestalt to... I forget what the verbiage is for my captain. Welcome to S23 Sierpinski? Yes. You've been selected or have been elected to be relocated by Aeon to S23 Sierpinski, located on Leng, at the frontier of the solar system. S23 Sierpinski is the perfect place for a new beginning. At our prestigious vocational school facility, you will learn new skills to shape your future as a productive citizen of our wonderful nation. Here, you will learn all about mineral extraction, ore refinement, and munitions production, helping the war effort against the remnants of the Empire. And of course, learning is not just about theory. Aeon lets you earn your share whilst practicing your new craft right at the workplace. Concerned about your family, friends, former colleagues? Ask a protector about our ration sharing plan. A portion of your ration marks will be sent to a beneficiary of your choice. Oh, how generous of the company here. Of course, it wouldn't be a game of 2000. It wouldn't be a space game in 2022 without crushing dystopia, crushing capitalist dystopia. What do we have here? There's a key card with a notepad with the notes taped to the window of the reception. Due to staff shortage, report new arrivals at classroom 4C northeast. We'll pick up the receptionist key to go with that. Okay, so that is that there. The surface access lift. I don't need to go back. This is where I came from. There is no point going back. Sure. Although, have any of you in chat, or have any of you watching, had any experience with Signalis, or indeed any what's it called, any real preference for the survival horror genre? I have, like I said before, I'm very inexperienced when it comes to the survival horror genre. Like my only exposure is PT, Silent Hill Shattered Memories, and Resident Evil 4. So ask me anything about the survival horror genre. The rule of 6. Remember the rule of 6. Never carry more than 6 items on your person. Private property is a privilege. Keep your pockets empty and your bag light. So that would go about explaining the limited inventory, I suppose. Lock is defective. That is a lock is defective. I can go up here. What is that there? A dead Yule unit. She's in a horrible state. Infected-looking biocomponents are bulging out of her damaged shell. What happened to her that would cause all this? A dead Yule unit? Why was she abandoned here? And so I've got a corridor. So where did we need to go again? That's just our photograph. I'm a 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. So we've got 6 items, and I'm going to assume that the photograph is perpetually going to take up an inventory space. Where are you? All 6. The diary page, Penrose, I forget what the note said. Well, I suppose we just got to just check all these rooms. Service request from F29. Data filing. Full protector ID of unit filing requests. For a replica. Status staff department. Redacted. Full protector ID of unit processing request. Replica. Service object. Mond and Tokta high security wall safe numeric keyboard. Location of object. Classroom 4B. Description. The wall safe in classroom 4B keeps resetting to the default combination. What's the point of the whole radio code broadcasting system in our safe can only be opened with the code in the manual? So I guess we gotta find the manual. Ah. Hooray, we can save. And we have to save manually as well. I can feel you, Apollo. Like that is one reason why I typically don't play survival horror games, is that I'm a scaredy cat and I'm too easily spooked. Protocol everything. Remember, if you don't write it down, it never happened. Get the right forms from administration and save your files frequently. So it's the game's way of saying save. Memorandum, wall safe codes. It has come to my attention that at least one worker might be aware of the code broadcasting frequencies for the protected wall saves. Any workers connected to this leak are to be interrogated until the culprit is found. I'm restricting all radio privileges for workers until further notice. And by the way, the mug this week is, of course, a wait for it mug, which comes from, does it come up there? The Hamilton musical. I really do need to see that before it leaves the city. I'll book a ticket. I will book a ticket, if not tonight, then tomorrow. I'm saying this to myself, saying this out loud to myself, so that I will actually commit to the bits. Where are we here? No running in the hallways. No running in the hallways. Be mindful of your neighbors. Everyone can hear you run. So that's the game's way of telling us to sneak around, or to justify the very deliberate movements of 4, 5, 1. Nope, they don't do the Deus Ex code here. Mind you, this game is set. This game would the era that this game is inspired by would have taken place long before Deus Ex came out. If like Resident Evil came out in 1996, Deus Ex came out in 1999. Uh-oh. Elster unit? You should leave this place. The facility is lost. Turn back before it's too late. I'm looking for this woman. Have you seen her? Our name is Elster. I don't know her, but she might be one of the workers. All Gestalt workers were sent to the mine below the facility. If she's still alive, she's probably down there. There's an access elevator to the mine shaft 1 level below, but you'll need an administrator's key to use it. So we'll need to get ourselves a key then. I'll be out of here as soon as the repair patch stops my bleeding. You should get out of here too. I don't know who that woman is, but she's probably dead by now. You still want to go? Good luck. Locked classroom key required. So there's our protector key. What is that? A magnetic keycard from the observation room. Level 1. So this will be how we get into some other doors, I suppose. And there's a wall safe there, staff room there. Oh wait, there we've got to go down. So yeah, like you should do that, Apollo, because Hamilton does leave Melbourne in like halfway through January, so like two weeks worth of performances left. And be sure to use the offer code ANDBEAR for 10% off. Oh, if only I did have if only there were streamer offer codes for things like Hamilton. Yeah. Meanwhile, where else can we go? That's defective. That's locked. That is also locked. Were we here before? I guess we're here now. An aperture card microfilm viewer. If I had an aperture card, I could view its content here. Which reminds me, I do need to play through the what's called the portal minigame thing that they released to coincide with the Steam Deck. They also should release the Steam Deck here. A simple first aid kit. I can't use any of these since they're not designed for replicas. Anything else in this here room? It doesn't seem to be, but I'll have to come back here once I get a aperture microfilm film thing. What? Got the wall safe there, staff room there. We've still got a whole bunch of room down there that we can access. Is this it? Yep, use the protector key to get in through there. Find ourselves what's called fan provider of cold on this hot summer day. Memorandum, terminology. I announce the following by order of Aeon. Due to recent events, in accordance with the new Aeon Public Interest Media Regulation AGM 87, the term, redacted, which is currently in use in various Aeon facilities, is no longer permissible and must no longer be used. Premises and departments that are currently using the term are to be immediately renamed. Management personnel shall black out the term from all signage and documents until replacement terminology is announced by Aeon. With immediate effect, usage of the term in conversation and correspondence is an offense obscenity to the state, to be punished with 2 cycles of double work shift. It may not be easy, but we all have to do our part here. Always remember, our language shapes our world. A perfect world requires a perfect language. Yeah, that's about that. I want to make it like... Is it too crass to make a joke about Cheer Cheese or the Washington football team here? Gun! Got an aperture card as well, and Type 75 pistol. Short recoil operator, locked breech semi-automatic pistol chambered in Remember to first equip your Type 75 pistol in the inventory screen to designate the pistol as your primary weapon for the targeting module. To deploy the weapon, hold RT to disengage your safety and enter the targeting mode. Whilst in targeting mode, RT and A will both fire the weapon, RB will initiate a reload. Remember, do not waste ammunition, for it is a resource of the nation. When a target is down, try to finish it off by kicking or hitting it with a baton to preserve ammunition. Right. And nothing down there. But we've got what we needed to, so... let's return to our inventory. Equip. We have 10 ammos in there. Is that gonna come back to... Uh-oh. What's the kick button again? There we go. Simply just step on it. Is that gonna come back to life? No, it is not. Well, at least not yet. Hello... character. Oh. Hello. You don't belong here either, do you? I'm Isa. Isa Ito. You should be careful. There's something wrong with this place. I don't know what happened, but it's probably dangerous to go any further. That's okay. I understand. I have something I need to do too. Take care. I hope you find what you're looking for. Is there anything new that has popped up in here? Isa's notes. Erica, if you find this note, despite everything that has happened, I've come to look for you. Isa. Wait, so Erica, is that Isa's replica, or like is mine not the only deep-seated what's called deep-seated Gestalt replica relationship in this here world? We'll find out over the course of this game, I suppose. Mons Tokyo high security wall safe numeric. The wall safe complies with use in public safety regulation 41 and 43 and features a high density craft shell door secured with a numeric keypad. Proudly produced by Heimat by Web Mond and Tokyo. Enter the key code. Press to rotate the dial on the left to open the door. First time factory default setup 204512. Let's see if I can remember that. I've already killed that one, so that's good. Oh, that's fine, rather. Where is it? There's the bathroom, the surface access. Okay, so I have to go up, left, up, and a whole string of rights by the look of things. Let's see, in the meantime, always be A, B, C. A, always B, B, C, saving. It was here, right? And I've already forgotten the thing. 204512. So 204512. Which reveals the administrative key by the looks of things. No, it's a classroom key. Where did we need the classroom key for again? Get back here. Was that... There wasn't there, was it? I guess it is. Like, there isn't... I don't think there is anywhere else that requires locking. We have 7 ammos, nothing in the... and no spare bullets, so we don't need to worry about... Oh, she's gone. But she did leave us a repair patch. And we have here 10mm ammo. I wonder if this game does the thing of you have to use all the rounds in the shell, all the rounds in the clip, otherwise you burn the clip. I'll find out the hard way at some point. Use the classroom key to get through here. Oh, that's another hole in the hole in the ground there. Where are you? Yep. Yeah. There we go. There's a hole in the ground. Looks like I can drop down safely. Drop down to the hole. Else. What are you? So we are in block A, question mark, question mark? That's locked. That's locked. Guess we gotta progress up here. That's locked. That's locked. Any of these gonna jump up at me? Service requests. Service object. Himmel type D automatic security door. The lock on the staff door in A6 is jammed again. Requesting a locksmith. Electronics reset key is nowhere to be found. I set up a lock picking kit, but management bumped the elevator engines up in priority. So next shift, we'll have to pick the lock. It's just trial and error at this point. Find me if you need a key to return the service hatch, or ask management. Whatever. Service hatch key required, or I'll have to find a lock picking kit floating around somewhere. Oh, we can go down this way here. A lot of cameras around here, all following me. Worker sleeping units. In facilities like these, small cage bunks are all a Gestalt worker can call their own. Scrolled note. Kick them while they're down! I already got that from before. Worker sleeping units. It's more of the same. Anything that we can collect here? Ooh, here we go. Aliana's diary. Feeling a little lightheaded today. I hope it's not the new flu that seems to be going around. I can't afford to miss any more shifts. That stalk at the facility was chewing me out for what felt like hours for fainting at work the last time I got a cold. I haven't seen Elster in the last few days. I hope she's okay. More and more people go missing in the mine lately, including replicas. Not even the protectors can seem to feel safe. Oh, that's from Our Lady, right? I'm gonna assume that that one of these corpses are gonna jump back up at some point, as in that's just the survival horror way, isn't it? Anything in here? Worker sleeping unit. We've seen that plenty of times. Here we go. Diary. The protectors have been worried lately. They're hiding something. There's less of them. Ration plan keeps changing. Alina says I'm imagining that at them I can feel their fear. It's like it's my own. What are they scared of? So Alina is very much aware that something is going to go down at some point. These were all locked, right? Yep. Let's keep on going here. That is open. The elevator is out of order. Okay, so they are still functional. Don't have to worry about them just yet. Yep, they're good. Lock is effective, door can't be opened. We don't need to use the elevator just yet. Come to life, come to life, come to life, come to life. Nope. They're just corpses. It's unlocked from the other side. Is there anything else to do? Not here. Those are still locked, and that is still entirely out of commission. So I guess There is nowhere else to go but in the elevator then. So the door on the extreme right locks from the other side, opens rather from the other side. The door on the extreme left needs the West Wing key. I need to watch 6 seasons of the West Wing in order to open that lock. What do we have here? We have service hatch key. And we'll probably need a service key in order to use the elevator, or at least a proper objective. That's a later problem. Immediate problem is to use the service hatch that has just... that we just have the key for. Are you gonna come to life? Are you gonna come to life? Are you come to life? Come to life? Come to life? Nope. Use service hatch key? What the boffins is that? Ah, so this is the lockpicking minigame, I guess. Nope. That seems to be doing anything. Nope. Phone shows the image from the connected ultrasound. So I am affecting something up there. Let's try to approximate. Get an approximation, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 6, 5, 4, 5. Then that has to go all the way up. And this has to all go the way up -1. So 1 needs to go up like that, I believe. That gets it down to the shear line. This needs to go 1, 2, 3. This needs to go all the way down in that case. Oh, it's like I'm watching the lockpicking. It's like I'm my own lockpicking lawyer. There we go. Wait, that isn't it? Oh, I need to pick that 1 more up. There we go. And we've got the door open. I almost did buy a lockpicking kit, because I did watch a lot of lockpicking lawyer during the during lockdown. And I came this close to ordering a lockpicking kit off the internet. But I figure I would be put onto some like government list if that were the case. Because most people do not need to carry a lockpicking kit around with them. I wouldn't be carrying around, I'd just be picking locks at home because it seems fun. Okay, so we can store various things here and there. We're not that desperate. Pick up a repair patch. Does that stack in my inventory? Yes. Oh, we can save as well. Sure. With that, we have just hit exactly on the hour mark, so let's use this opportunity to take a quick 5-minute break. In the meantime, play a minute-long ad just to keep the lights on. Otherwise, I'll also throw a trivia question into the chat. So, and play the typical hold music. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Let me try to find the things. There we go. So BRB. And we are back. That was, of course, Staying Alive as performed by a mummy or a vampire? As performed by Brian David Gilbert. So the trivia question that's currently in chat at the moment, thanks Bell for triggering that because I forgot to. Tempest Leandri, and Facing Worlds are maps from which game? In the meantime, we are continuing to play Signalis here, continuing to see what spooks are on offer here, what moody atmosphere gets provided. We have an East Wing key. We have an interrogation report. Subject, contraband found in locker, punishment for no food for 3 cycles. illegal use of radio, isolation for 2 cycles. Wolfgang Wong, illegal use of radio, expired during interrogation. Obscenity to the state, passed out during interrogation, double shift work for 2 cycles. Trespassing, expired during interrogation. Things are not going well in this space dystopia here. Wunderwaffen. Super weapons of our nation in the battle against the Empire. Bulk units. Got some more 10mm ammo here. I built, hopefully that is like that. Memorandum, wall safe codes. It has come to my attention that at least one worker might be aware of the code broadcasting frequency. That's the same thing that we got before. Disposable stun prod. What does that do? Due to recent events, all facility staff members are encouraged to familiarize themselves with the use of electro-impulse devices. We've been supplied with a shipment of EIG-2 disposable stun prods for training purposes. Please refer to the enclosed handbook for more information. There's a single-use, short-range, disposable, non-lethal solution for incapacitating non-cooperative individuals. It can be equipped in the tool slot of the inventory screen. Once equipped, it will be shown on the lower left of the inventory screen. The EIG-2 stun prod can be used with one hand while on the move, even when aiming a weapon. So press RB to stun. May arc to individuals close to the target. Use with care. Do not deploy on elderly, pregnant, or individuals with known heart disease. Somehow I don't think that's going to be an issue here. Let's equip that, but it still takes up an inventory slot, and we are completely full up. What was I looking up again? That was the... nope, we went too far. 204512. 204512. Nope, that doesn't work up here. Gonna try that. I'm gonna have to use a different set of codes. It's the same one that we ran into before. I do like the atmosphere that is on offer here. Like I said, like this game certainly does leave a good first impression. Like even as someone who isn't deep into the survival horror. Like it provides nice and moody hopefully without relying too much on jump scares, which is like kind of the bane of Door's locked. Is someone inside? That's a repair patch. Yeah, that's a lot of blood there. That's that. Is there anything there? No. There's something up here though. Pick up a repair spray. What's the difference between a repair patch and a repair spray here? Then we used to... Small amount of health versus a large amount of health. More ammo. And oh good, so it doesn't do the thing of if you have to use everything in the clip, otherwise it'll go. So is something going to come out of the door here? Door's locked. Someone inside? No, not yet. We've gone a while though without having to shoot at an enemy. We've gotten a lot of weapons to try to dismantle various enemies. There's a butterfly box there as well? What was that box? Oh, literal butterfly box. At least I'll have one. I'll run out of inventory slots as well. Let's store the photograph, I suppose. There we go. Let ourselves have an empty slot. You know, it feels more on brand for my character to perpetually carry the photograph with them the entire time. So instead I am going to move the repair spray out here. Until then, got the north corridor A61. We can't access those doors in the northeast corridor. The elevator shaft, the south corridor. Suppose we gotta go to the elevators now? Okay, these gonna come back to life. There you are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There you go. Those two sorted, but that does leave us with only 17 boards left. Definitely used one more than there was necessary in that particular sequence. Should be fine. Uh-oh, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, should be everything? I was about to say, like, it's been a little too quiet for a long time. I'm pretty sure at some point things are gonna have to come to life, and indeed, they do. So, this isn't the kind of thing where they'll come back to life, can't come back to life, will they? Will they? Do we just go down now, or? Need a protector identification key. Okay, so we'll need to get that protector identification key before we can move on. Need the west wing key in order to go there. That lock is broken. There is nothing in there. What do we pick up from the bathroom again? Locked from the other side, so nothing I can really do there. And I don't believe the state of this room will have changed now, will it? No. To bring us back up to the... Uh-oh! They can come back to life? Ah, that's not cool. Or at least that one can come back to life, it seems. Whatever. Was there anything in here of use? No, these were just the employee sleeping rooms. The quarters, that's the word I was looking for. That's the first aid room, the butterfly sucks, the protected bathroom, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else in here. Door is locked. Is it just a matter of being able to get around this shelf? Oh. I could get around there the entire time. Uh-oh. Can I sneak around? Can I get away with not doing the thing? Is it breathing? Seems like I can get away with not activating these people. My mapping module still detecting won't show any map data. I keep getting lost on my way to work and back. I've had to sleep in the hallway last cycle because I couldn't find the staff elevator to get to my dorm. Please, I can't get my way around this place without a map. Huh. We're in the pantry. Anything around here? That we can't go there. We can sneak this way though. Mensa key! Don't know what that's for, but we have one. Allows us to get into the the Smart Boys Mensa Club now. I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I'm an SMART. No, we can't go there. That's locked. Ah, so we can't just use the Mensa key to get in there. Uh-oh. Is there any way to avoid any and all form of conflict in here? Hope so. Can grab this. 10mm ammo. Oh, good. We seem to have been able to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cool. Hopefully that should be downed at least temporarily. That requires... Oh, I can unlock the door, so that is... There. Nope, do not want to go there. Is that what we have here? A broken key. It does mean that we are out of inventory spots. I guess I gotta use the stun prod to free up space. We just come from... Door is defective. How many ammos do we have? We've got 2. So it might be worth shooting the next one and going from there. Ah, good, we might have more disposable stun prods. About the administrator. Due to recent events, some security technicians will be serving both work shifts and night shifts. Affected guard units. Oh, those poor workers. Until an effective treatment is found, all reinforcements are set from Haymart, where we'll all have to stay strong and do our best to keep the facility secure. Failure is not an option. I don't know, Stroxeben. Failure appears to have been an option. Keep an eye on the administrator unit. Since the incident, he's been acting stranger than usual. Without the commander to keep him in check, we'll have to ask Colibri from help, which I'm definitely not going to pronounce as Kirabili. Not enough space to carry the West Wing key? You don't look like you belong here. You're an Elster unit, right? The facility is currently on lockdown. You shouldn't be here. I guess we gotta... Either have to dispose our photograph? Guess we gotta dispose of the photograph. Let me actually, I'm going to look up something whilst I am here. What was I going to look up? It doesn't... Okay, so, like, I was looking up of whether I am good to, whether I'm good to, put that, thing in the letter into storage. And it seems like, yes, I am. Let me just run through here, put the photograph back in storage, because my suspicion was... Is there a reason to keep the photograph in storage? Whether it be due to story reasons or because there's an achievement associated with keeping the photograph in your inventory throughout the entire game. But looking at this thread on the Steam forums, it doesn't look like that is the case. So it appears I would be safe in putting the photograph back into the storage, into letting go of the photograph, I suppose. I've got plenty of a devotion anyway. I'm good. Is there a way that I can work my way around? Oh no. What is the way to get to there? Guess I gotta go through Mensa again. Go the long way around. And I'm going to assume that I didn't take that hit there, did I? It still seems to have blue health, so I'm good for the time being. Like, even though I have however many bullets, 12 bullets, that's still not a lot of bullets, especially since a lot of these foes seem to be taking 4 or 5 hits to get to do the thing. How much sneaking can I do here? At what point do they notice me? I'll go around there. What is that over there? Let's find. Got 10mm ammo. We have a repair patch. Uh-oh. We've got everything we wanted out of the room. We do not need to go back into that room. Rationing office. This is where we could pick up the West Wing key. There we go. Unprotected. Don't know what kind of business you have, but as long as we've got bigger issues right now, we've already heard that from you. Who is this on the West Wing key? A magnetic key card for the worker quarters West Wing. Inspect this. West Wing. Alina Sale. Hey, it's our girl. So now we have to go back to the West Wing. We have to watch all 9 seasons of that show now. It seems like we have to, the only way to get through is... through here. Let's see if can we get away with... Oh, we're good. Managed to expertly dodge that. And now I've got our... and now we can continue progressing through the game, I suppose. Hooray! To the West Wing! Mineshaft A, I need an administrator's key now. That's definitely some 1996 design there. So many keys. I still have the broken key. Uh-oh. Up with some 10mm ammo. Are those lockers that can be opened? Uh-oh. Guess we ain't finding out there. Lock is defective. Oh, I guess we have to shoot it. Uh-oh. Definitely wasted more bullets than we needed to, that's for sure. Ah. What do we have there? We have the gym sock. Broken key. So what is the broken key used for? Combine that with that. Hooray! And so that's the square key that we use for the butterfly, right? I believe so. Supplies, we got an additional disposable stun prod. And anything here? No. Uh-oh. You don't want to be there. Guess I have to be there. Oh boy, that's spooky. This is not a room I want to be in for too long. Frequencies. Moon, sun, scales, rook. Oh, this is some Resident Evil ass. This is a Resident Evil ass puzzle if I ever saw one. Just need turning gears or something like that to complete the sets. What was I looking up? So we are in oh, so this is the interrogation bay. Guessing we're gonna have to stun this if. I guess we use that then. How much health did we take? Okay, so we definitely took a hit there, so we'll have to use one of our things to get our health back to green. Unlock the door, I'm guessing just from the back. Oh, red light. Pick up repair spray plus. Oh! Almost didn't make it out of there in time. Cool, so we're back here. Let's put the repair spray plus into there. Into storage, which still gives us a spare slot to use there. And I'd say now's a good time to save as well. Anyways, it's about the top of the hour. Hello, hi, hey, my name is Don, otherwise known as Bear. We are playing some Signalis. This survival horror throwback game, which seem to be quite partial to. Anyways, what's it called? I play indie games like this, and occasionally not indie games. Also, have a bunch of gaming trivia questions at the disposal. So use the trivia command in chat if you want, and the robot will throw a random gaming trivia question at you. Otherwise, if you like what you've been watching, do consider giving this channel a follow. If you love what you've been watching, maybe consider giving this channel a subscription for the new year. Either way, whether you're a follower, a subscriber, or just a fan of survival horror games from the mid-1990s, your presence here is very much appreciated. Let's use the butterfly key on this thing. Why is that so hard to say? Mysterious artifact is placed in the box. Pick up the Plates of Eternity. I guess now we're a first-person shooter here. Where are we going to? So we can go towards the thing with the red lights, or go into... We can go in here. Where we have someone with their rations and food and cartons? No, just someone with very spacious quarters here. What do we have? There's a replica radio module in the box. Pick up the radio module. The radio module can receive radio transmissions on frequencies between 50 and 250 kilohertz. Access the radio module by pressing up on the inventory screen. When tuned to certain frequencies, automatically decoded messages will appear in the transcription window. The REM64 long-wave radio receiver module allows the replica unit to directly receive and process low-frequency amplitude modulation radio transmissions in the range of 50 to 250 kilohertz. The REM64 module is installed in the module slot behind the left ear of Generation 5 replicas. To access the thing that we just said, up in the far left here. To switch the radio, press an A. You can adjust the frequency with the arrow buttons. When the receiver is on, the frequency indicator will light up red and the spectrogram bars will begin to move. When tuned into a station with the subcarrier signal, the signal label will ignite. When tuned into a transmission station transmitting a data stream, the data label will ignite, and the transmitted data will be displayed in the transcription field at the bottom of the screen. We have received thingos already, haven't we? Received... Yeah, we received radio signals, not their signals. We've got frequencies that we can enter. 160. Some kind of special locking mechanism. There's some sort of speaker on the microphone in the front. So we are in the tutorial. We are in the radio tutorial here. 160 was it? 130, 140, 150. Open Sesame. And thus we've completed the radio tutorial. What do we do with our newfound knowledge? Well, first off we go save. In Apollo... Like, I figured that either you or Bell... I figure it is... It is very much a boomer question, the Tempest, Leandari, and Facing Worlds maps. That's definitely... Not exactly that's not exactly new games that I'm touching there, that's for sure. Oh yeah, what did we receive amidst all of that? We received the Eternity thing. The smooth surface appears to be made of smooth polished back black marble or granite, but there is something soft and wet inside. Ew. We also have some frequencies to enter. Let's just give them a random go, I suppose. Continue. 51. Huh? Guessing we're going all the way to 51. there. Guess we have to go to the relevant module and go from there. Where are... Okay. So what info do we and don't we have on the map? So still got the... We still need to get the administrator's key in order to enter the mine shaft there. Otherwise... There's elevator controls. No, there's the wall safe there. We still need to find someone with access to the wall safe code in order to get there. I wonder if it is on this person. It is not on this person. Motionless bodies. Ooh. Motionless bodies inside the cage. Do not like that. So I'm just gonna return to menu. So my original hypothesis of there being items that are attached to fallen enemies doesn't seem to have held true here. By the Belphegor, you've answered Quake. That is, you're close, but it's incorrect. There is a different game, I'll say, of that era that has those 3 locations in them. Focus defective. Okay. So where to now? I just gotta wander around and try to see if there's anywhere that we can use this radio. Lock is defective. That lock is defective. This requires administrator's key. Belphegor, you are correct. Those Tempest, Leandari, and Facing Worlds are maps from Unreal Tournaments. I feel like back then, you had to be either Team Quake or Team Unreal Tournament. I was a Team Unreal Tournament person, just because that was the one that I played a demo for. I had access to a demo for way back when. I did not have access to a Quake 3 demo, so therefore I never got a chance to play it, so I never got to be that guy. Mind you, whether you chose Quake or Quake 3 or Unreal Tournament back then in any sort of multiplayer first-person shooter wars, you were feasting. Oh yeah, this is the bathroom. I was already have been in here. Where could I possibly go to? So I need to somehow use the radio in order to progress somewhere next, but I don't know where I would need to use the radio is the thing. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can... Nope, I got massively hit there. That's not ideal. Is there anything in here? At the administrator? No, that's just flavor text there. Nothing else in here. I shouldn't be here. Door is defective. It's interesting that there are glitching effects that take place on top of these zombie enemies. Not sure what, I'm sure we'll find out. I'm sure there is a narrative reason for that to be the case. I just don't know what it would be though. So what was it? The storeroom and the protector bathroom are the other remaining rooms left. Would there be any potential to use, or do I have to go through one by one? Where are you? There we go. 89. I'm just gonna print this screen here so I don't have to go back, keep on going back to it. There we go. Now I've got ready access to all the relevant frequencies. Let's move you over somewhere. There you go. So what other frequencies did we discover? We discovered 89. No, we have to use the D-pad buttons in order to progress. So anything on 89? One 19186. Two. 15742. And so if we go to 146, 5398953. Was that the same as the other one before? 188. 67734. Then 241. Okay, now I know why. So we'll need to. I'll turn off the radio. Actually, I'll cheese it a little bit, and I'll use I'll save the health pack for later, because I really could have, like, if I'd realized the answer to the solution, I would have not had to go all the way around the base and have lost the health points in the way. So this safe has a tree on it. There is one of the frequencies, 188, is is associated with tree. So if we go to 188, we should be able to get the code from there. 67734. At least I believe that's the solution. 67734. There we go. We are adventuring. So we've got the ID card. What use will that be? An identification card for a member of the Protector medical staff authorizes access to the Protector elevator. Cool. Let's save again, since we are always be saving. Thankfully we don't have thankfully this game doesn't pay full tribute to Resident Evil by having, say, ink drums be a consumable resource for saving. I know there's going to be an enemy floating around here. Can I get away with not getting in its way? Oh no. Oh, good dodging there. Some real esports going on here. Sure. Now that we have the ID card. Hospital Wing A, Hospital Wing B, Service Level Protector Quarters. I guess we'll just go one floor at a time? And we got an achievement. Let's see here. Power interruption. Control system is rebooting. Oh no. Notes. Card impounded. Please contact administrator. I'm guessing this is the game's way of forcing us onto level 3. Love that show. Unlocks from the other side. That obviously is all out of order. For what it's worth, the achievement that I got from there was, according to my... It was like... Well, I didn't... Actually, I'll be able to look up on my phone what achievements I've gotten so far. Right after the game, right after the app, what gives me the whole engagement award. Where are we? Achievements, Signalis, 60 out of 2. There we go. We got the Beschlagnahmt achievement for lose something of no value. I'm not sure if that pops up on the screen there, but that is apparently the achievement that I've just unlocked. Aiming, targeting box will appear when there's a clear line of sight. The box will slowly shrink as this shot gets more. A shot will appear in. Okay. Ah, so that's actually useful tech right there. To wait until the box shrinks before firing. There is no autosave or checkpoint system in Signalis. When Elster dies, all progress into your last manual save is lost. Be mindful of your health and resources to survive. There's inventory screen, storage box. Let's continue. What's in here? Nothing in there. Over here, oh, there's something. There's an enemy there. Is there a door up here? Yes, there is. And another storage box. Ooh, and a shotgun. Any blade, pistol ammo, stun prod. I'll store the shotgun for the time being because I've not really found any real hardcore enemies yet. I'm sure they'll come into play later, and besides, I think it'll be the case that where I think I'd rather have the Eternity plate in my inventory. Because that seems like story relevant items there. What are you? Insert blank card to begin print. For the secure access card print system, I'll need to find a blank key in order to utilize that. The door is defective. I'm not sure why I even have the door then there in that case. Like, even from a flavor perspective, having the door there adds nothing. I have to... There we go, and we can stompity doodah to take care of it for the time being. Is there anything else in this room that we can do whilst we're here? We've got a bunch of 3D printers by the looks of things. Oh, was that something? No, that's just the you are here. We continue to be in the east corridor. Let's see if we can find. Let's see what dangers and excitement these rooms have to offer. Patient Euler S2321. Patient complained about severe nausea and headaches. Admitted to hospital wing after vomiting oxygen fluid during work. Clinical picture in line with other recent cases amongst protective staff. While we still have no indication what causes the syndrome, we've observed similar reports and similar developments in all patients. Most puzzlingly, development of the syndrome seems to progress similarly in both replica and Gestalt patients. Initial admission tests showed hypertension, high fever, and dehydration, internal hemorrhaging. Strong cognitive decline with the first cycle, apalgia, and purpura. Within 5 cycles, skin will begin to peel on large patches, decline of vision, and ability to communicate may follow. Gestalt patients will usually expire at this stage due to infections, whilst results for replica patients will vary. So that explains the zombies. A TV with the built-in video cassette player. Put in your old Simpson VHS, sit down and have yourselves a good time. Oh yeah. If I had a video cassette, I could watch it here. Now's the quest to find my old VHSs of The Simpsons and the Pokemon anime series. I guess we're gonna have to... Can we get away here without triggering that? Oh, there are a lot of VHSs there, but also even more enemies. Guess we have to do the thing. Okay. Whoop. Pick up a repair spray. No room to carry a shotgun. Oh, there's just shotgun rounds in here? Wasn't worth it. Pick up a repair patch. Did I get hits during that incident is my question. No, I'm still good. Still got a stun prod and still got 14 ammo. So at least I know if I want shotgun rounds, they're in here. And I also get away with not getting detected there? Yes. No space to carry auto injector. Is there anything else around here? Uh-oh. Oh, whoop. I'm gonna have to use one of my there we go. Which leaves me with how many ammo? 9 ammo, but most importantly, I now have a free space for whatever this auto injector is. Liquid injection and auto injector were extremely potent for replica use only. What is replica thingo? Replica is a sterile solution in an auto injector pen for emergency injection. For just immediately restoring health, intended to use avoid critical system failure. Can be used directly in the inventory skin. So I can use it as the RB button. As the RB thing, I see. Should I just upgrade? Should I just get rid of the pistol and just use my shotgun for all future, for the future? Like, is that the point of this all? More wall save codes! It has come to my attention that at least one worker might be aware of the code broadcasting frequencies for the Protector series. Any workers connected to this link are to be interrogated. Can I talk to you? Everyone's turned weird. I'm the only one left, I think. Will I get sick like the others too? Will you be zombified? So that's sword. According to, but then I don't have any inventory space. So I have to go all the way back and... Wait, I do have no inventory space, right? Yeah. All the way back up. Where was it actually? Back up here to reception. Store and start sorting through my inventory so I can store the auto injector. Everything else seems good, I suppose. I am going to have to probably use one of my... No, I'm still blue. My health is still blue. Meantime, let's save. A very spooky save screen. Hopefully this doesn't come back to life. No, we're good, we're good, we're good. Hopefully nothing else in this hallway comes back to life. Do not bring me to life here. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Then This was sword, right? Yeah, so we have to go to 241. Five, 2, 8, 9, 1. Cool. 5, 5. No, that's not it. Actually, that was it. 5, 2, 8, 9, 1. Nope. Gonna have to go. We have to go a bit more complicated here. There'll probably be another notes around this floor with a much more appropriate key. The door is, it can't be a thing. Door is defective, it can't be locked. Good point, Proc. Can I type in Shrek? S-H-R-E-K. Nope. And then suddenly just Green Monster! S-N-A-K-E. Nope. F-R-E-S-H. Nope. S-H-A-K-E-N. What's the longest? Let's play some letters and numbers here. What's the longest word that we can form from these letters? Right now, I have shaken as the longest word that I can form. S-H-A-K-E-N, which is 1, 2, 6 letters. Is there a 7-letter word that can be formed from these letters? B-R-E-A-K-N. No, we can't do break neck. It's the Z here which kind of throws us off quite a fair bit. Wait, would that possibly be the puzzle here? Try to find the 10-letter word from all of this? But mind you, it'd be in German or whatever, or the language that this game uses. Here, no, that's not. Shake and S-H-A-K. E-R-A-K-E-S. That's still only 6 though. Oh, Belphegor with bankers. That's a 7 point right there. You get the points for this round of letters and numbers. Time for the maths round. E-A-N-K-E-R-S. H-A-R-K-E-N-S. I believe Harkins and Bankins are probably the longest one. The longest words that you could find from here, using that particular combination. And I'm sure there is an actual solution to that puzzle that doesn't involve finding the 10-letter word. Although that reminds me, if I do find time, I should. Oh, there's a mysterious pillar here. That's not ominous at all. Sword. Okay, so there is our key there. Okay, so there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What does that have? How does that illuminate things? So let's remember what the numerical code was. 52891. I'll put that down in a notepad here, which is 52891. And then I need to turn off the radio. I need to save the batteries, you know. And so 52891. But what do the redacted numbers and letters have to do with that? Maybe there's another key around here somewhere which will illuminate. Huh. So this is where the fleshy sword thing comes in. Unlocks from the other side. Pump room required. What resource do I have left on me? So I have 9 and I have 2. Oh, so I can't actually, no, I do have the squishy eternity thing there. Do I have to do this in the inventory screen? No, get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. I can't use this here. Fire key, earth key, gold key, water key, air key, heart key. And so, can we... Is there an option to put anything there? Doesn't appear to be the case. Or can I interact? I can't use this here. Combine with nothing. Inspect. The surface appears to be made of smooth, polished marble, black marble granite, but there is something soft and wet inside. And I can't reach into it from the inventory screen. So if I go back to the map, I'll need various heat pumps in order to get there. Oh good, I can enter this room, which has pump room key. Pump it up. And a repair spray, and nothing else in this room. The floor is collapsed. I can see the lower level through the wall. I could probably drop down safely if it wasn't flooded. To the pump room! Uh-oh. Or to the, not the pump room. Go up here instead. Unlock the door. Which brings me back here. Cool. Otherwise, I'll pick up another repair spray. No space to carry that. And so I time back to the storage room. Def shoutouts to only having six things in the inventory. At least that zombie is still dead. And what else do we have here? So what do we want to... Okay. I might as well save for the time being. We'll have to free up the best way to do this is to free up the 6th inventory space by using the pump key. But in order to do that, I will need to very much have to get around the enemy that is gonna be... Which way was the pump key anyway? So you're there. Let's give it about 30 seconds. Whilst the zombie walks up. 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi. I'm not going to do this for all 30 seconds. That should be enough, right? I'll give it another 10 seconds or so. How are you all doing tonight, anyway? How are you dealing with the temperature? Oh crap, that didn't do anything. Whoa! Come on. Yep, there we go. That's also one way to do it. Flood drainage system malfunction. For all medical wing areas, the automatic equalizer pumps in the flood drainage system still appear to be broken, causing the lower level to be flooded. Since we're currently focusing repair efforts on the east wing, staircase structure, the drainage system pressure has to be manually equalized from the control panel in the pump control room for now. To drain the water, make sure that both A and B have the same amount of water and that C is completely empty. Press the buttons at the bottom of the pallet to move the water between the tanks using the air pressure system. It's a bit tricky to get the two tanks equalized this way because you can only move all the water in a tank at a time this way unless they're receiving. So this is basically the water buckets puzzle from Die Hard with a Vengeance. Reservoir drain with tank A. So is this just the answer? Fill tank B, then fill tank C with only water from tank. I'm just gonna print screen that, flip it over to the side here, and then just follow the instructions verbatim. If you make a mistake, just fill everything back into... I wonder if they found... That's kind of God of War-esque, hey, of... Uh-oh, here's a puzzle that's gonna happen. Oh, nope, here's, like, I'm gonna have to think about it. Nope, here is the solution to the puzzle. So, fill tank B. Then fill tank C with water only from B. Move the water from C back to A. Fill tank C again with the remaining water from tank B. Then refill tank B with tank A. Again, fill tank C with water only from tank B. Then move it back to A. I'm glad there was a solution there, because I would not have had the patience to do that myself. So maybe having the secondary note was ideal. Or alternatively, the puzzles are only going to get even more deep. The water tank puzzles are only going to get even more devious from now on. By the way, with that empty, let's see what's in here. Pick up the water key. Pick up the pairs of repair patches. And do we have an opportunity to jump back up? No, we don't. We have to go the long way around. Before we do that though, I'd say now is a good time for me to take a break. So I'll take another 5-minute breather. In the meantime, there'll be a minute-long ad break to keep the lights on, and I'll throw in a trivia question, I'll throw in a trivia question to keep you entertained in the meantime. So, BRB. And we are back. There we go. Hello, welcome back to the stream. I'm Don, otherwise known as Anbear. We are continuing to play Signalis. And we had 2 trivia questions there during the break. Which console was powered by the Emotion Engine? Belphegor, you were correct with the PlayStation 2. You were also correct with the other trivia question that popped up during the break there. Countdown, Overgrown, and Wetwork are multiplayer maps from which first-person shooter? That is indeed Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Specifically Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the 2008-2009 game, whenever that game came out. Not to be confused with the recent reboot. Oh, there are stairs so we can climb up, but actually, let's go see where those stairs eventually lead and then go back down. Pipes. Let's go back down and see what this mysterious level has to offer, this flooded corridor level here. That's a room featuring 10mm ammo and the blank key. Ugh. Oh boy. Didn't realize that you'd be immediately out there. Good thing I can run. Good thing there are... Pacifism appears to be not entirely out of the realm of possibility. What keys did I have here? I had the water key and I had the eternity flesh thing. Fire key, water key. So that's one. I'm going to... I'll put the Plate of Eternity back into storage for the time being, because it doesn't seem to be of any use where I am at the moment. That's a very good question, Buffalo. The reboot, it has maps for sure. I don't know what maps they actually has, though. So I cannot tell you... Pardon me. I cannot tell you whether the reboot contains what's called all the original maps or not. Where were you? You were down here, right? All the shotgun ammo. Uh-oh. I seem to have activated a timer. All the enemies have come back to life. So it is down here, right? Yep. So I still have, what, one inventory slots. Especially since I did the shotgun thing. Oh good, I can just climb down this way. Whilst I'm here, I might as well just do that, hey. No. Equip. Start freeing up some of this. Let's see what's in here. Video cassettes. And what? Some more repair patches. Oh boy. Do not want to be in here. Let's see here. Full grievance, medical wing. Elf keeps using my wrench and misplacing the 10mm sockets. I've been reprimanded for not repairing the fan in the vents. In the lower level, I can't remove the vent without a 10mm wrench sockets. Oh boy. $12mm ammo as well. Run away from that room. And enter this room. Oh, good. Another storage bay as well. This will solve a lot of issues. Let's store... Let's store the pistol for the time being. Examination room key, you say? So many keys. And let's save. Uh-oh. Guess I gotta do it like this. There we go. Down you go. Actually, let's do it like this first. Let's put the videotape in here. Grab a wrench from the other room. Yeah, like Belphegor, you say that the maps got put into the DLC. The maps got put into the remaster in the form of DLC. I would believe that. Blank key. Which room had this wrench? There was a room that had a wrench and socket. I cannot remember which one though. The flooded storeroom had the exam key. Flooded bathroom had something else. Which room was it that had the wrench. Feels like that's gonna have to come into play at some point. Before is defective. Just have to just continue searching and searching manual and do it the hard way. Yeah, get it. Was it in here? No. That was the room there. There it was. Before we use that though, let's use up the VHS that's waiting to be watched. At least it's relatively easy to access. So let's swap out the exam key for the VHS. Wait, where was the VHS? It was all the way down. Okay, so there it is. It was down there. What was in here? All these rooms are starting to... Huh. Examination room required. What is this? It's an X-ray machine that we can use for something. So we've got that, we've got a skull, we've got this here. It seems like it's going to be a solution to something. Does the skull provide any clues to anything? Nope, that's just a skull-ass skull. And this is a doohickey. But it feels like D is going to be the answer to a clue. So let me do that. It's time for another print screen. And that's just, I see various objects laid out under the X-ray apparatus behind the glass. Anything exciting in here? Shotgun rounds. Enemy and another room. Incinerator room key required. I'm not so worried about triggering that because, you know, we'll be out of the room at some points. So now that I have the exam room key, I can go back up there. Oh good. Is there a way that I can avoid you? Yes, I can. This our room was up here, was it? Yep. Was that a note there that... Oh, that's just the explanation of the zombie situation. Let's watch. Oh, it's one of those interactive VHSs. It's like those VHS board games that are all the rage in the 90s. I don't think I ever played one. Oh, spooky. I don't think I ever played one of those. What does lady have? What did lady drop here? Yep, gold key. A special access card with a gold motif. I cannot use this here. Time to continue going the long way around. Unless... Does that have to do with the... Does the gold key match up with the, Something about this strange key, something seems strange about the key, like it doesn't belong here. But it doesn't match up with the, safe, is what it doesn't do. I suppose we'll find the solution once we... Once we enter the examination room, or once we do this, that, and everything else. Let's keep going, shall we? So wait, the exam room was up here, right? Right. Yeah, there we go. There gonna be spooks in here? Nope, just solutions. Pick up 10mm sockets. There's an auto injector, which I've just been storing anyway. Quick curing construction foam. Since the ration plan has changed again, we are short on quick curing repair spray. Turns out we can make our own by combining coagulant K with normal expanding PU foam. It won't expand as much, but it'll harden instantly and make for a solid bond if you're in a rush to get some repairs done. You can use normal replica repair patches since they're a pretty easy source of coagulant K, and just combine them with normal repair sprays. Okay. No idea though what the point of the 10mm... Okay, so we'll use that with that, or combine that with that, to get our socket wrench going. We might as well take this auto injector whilst we're here, which will eventually lead us back into the doom room. At least we've got a safe. At least we have a save point immediately outside the doom room. Socket wrench, auto injector that can be stored. Let's continue saving. Shoutouts as well to a fade to red. Good horror atmosphere there. Yep. We have to go the long way to get down there. Yes, I mean, I say a long way, but it's much of a muchness. Indeed, it might actually be the shorter way to go. Wait, can't go down this way again? Yes, we can. Yeah. That's still dead. That's still a save point that we can use. And now we go into the doom room. Sure. To which we can eventually get air key. And back out of doom room we go. Wait, how do we get back up? So we can use this. Head back up like this. We might as well take a look at what the air key looks like in the inventory before we... Special card with an air motif. The unique circuit is etched onto the card. Yeah, come on. So what do we have? We have fire, air, earth, gold. So our gold key is sitting in our inventory. We can grab that now. We'll need to forge one of the keys, but then that leaves one more key, which seems to be unaccounted for. It's somewhere, that's for sure. Gold key, and let's put our pistol ammo back in here. Wait, do we just have to break into the X-ray to get that key? Or is that the pattern by which we forge that key? There's no way to retrieve anything there. My guess is that we use that pattern to forge a key in the key maker with a blank key. Let's see if that theory holds true. Where are you? Blank key. Let's save just in case I flub something. Although I figure this game seems pretty well designed so far. I do not believe that I can soft block my way out here. The blank card to begin. Define pattern. At this point, I will load up the paints file that I had before and just copy from that. Ugh. Uh-oh. There you go. Control A, move everything over. Okay. Oh, I'm not actually selected in the game. There we go. Find pattern. Start node would be there. So I need to go down one, towards one, down one, 2, 1. That doesn't seem right. Is that it there? Is that it right? There. That appears to be right. Let's see if that is indeed correct. Well, let's say, worst case, it seems like I can redefine the circuit. Uh-oh, I forgot that there was an enemy there. I was too focused on this key puzzle that I wasn't even worrying about any of the resurrected enemies. So we had gold. That works. So we just need to find a fire key from somewhere. Where would that somewhere be? It'd be in the wall safe, wouldn't it? And in order to do that, we need to finally sit down and figure out what is up with this here puzzle. So this is another thing I'm going to screen print and relegate to the other window. I am more than happy to have people backseat here and help me up with the solution here. How do we get to the wall safe first off? Zombies on the other side of the room, don't have to worry too hard about that. So they are starting to resurrect themselves. That's a later me problem. For now, I'm just gonna do some window adjustments on my computer. Nothing that you can particularly see I have to worry about. There you go. So once again, the code is 52891. Was the sword thing that we received. And so A and B. Okay, so that's the weird thing. What we had on the sheet before is different to the code that we have here. So this reads ABRNEK. The thing before read ANB HSR Z blank K F E. And so so this is hard to pass since actually I'll switch to the desktop feed there. And assuming that I don't have any nasties on my wallpaper there. And then where are you? Display capture. Display 1. Hopefully you all can see that. Seems to be insignia of the safe manufacturer. So A and K, A and B, H S R Z F K E. And so the blank on the bottom there seems to be the letter E, which will become relevant because the third letter is a E. So if we're going 52891, so it should be S N E K Snecker. I believe that might be the solution. SNEKA. Nope, that's not it. Five 2 8 9 1 is the solution here. Uh-oh, that's not it. Let me just futz around with this Twitch setting just a little bit more there. Oh, so there's a reason why you can't see everything. It's because everything is blown up outside of the thing. There we go. Now you can see the pieces that we are playing with here. Once again, the code that we got from the sword radio was 52891. S N F Z K rather A. There we go. I got my E's and my F's mixed up. Back to the proper mode. And with that we have incinerator room key, And an eidetic module. Not sure what that does. Let's find out what it does. Let's find out together what it does. Photo mod. An old photographic memory module allows recording of up to 6 visual memories, incredibly outdated, but still might be useful. So it'll come useful in a future puzzle. Possibly. Let's just run away from... Nope, we did not run away successfully. Where is the incinerator room? Downstairs, right? Where are you? So this is where I am at the moment. It's in the... it's up there. So I'll need to go up this way. Nope, I'm going... let's see if I can just avoid the whole situation. Save my ammo for another day. Oh, I get it. The fire key in the incinerator room. I get jokes now. Before we do that, though, we might as well just use one of our myriad repair patches. And so there'll be a big old monster in here. Uh-oh. They've spotted me. Can I get in here in time? Yes, I can. We can pick up a flare, or we can solve this puzzle. What does the flare do? As you've probably heard, there have been multiple accounts of bodies of decommissioned protectors spontaneously reactivating and acting in a defective manner. Based on November's autopsy report, it seems that all affected units showed some sort of cancerous growth in their organic components. According to her, unless completely incinerated, this growth may reactivate the replica even after it's been dead for hours. We don't know what causes this, and we're unsure who's affected. We can't keep up with incinerating all the bodies with just 2 incinerators that constantly need recalibrating, so we're improvising. These thermite flares are able to melt through replica armor and burn the organic components from the inside. I've requisitioned more of them, but there was some paperwork missing, so we'll have to wait a little bit longer. That doesn't provide us any insight on how to use this, though. What does this want us to do? Does it want us to turn the gas all the way up? Is there any other... I mean, there's definitely a point to this room for sure. Don't know what it is, though. Unprod shotgun rounds... Ah, there we go. We need to open this somehow. The Ferra, CO2, oxygen is all the way at the bottom? CO2 is all the way up? Gas is somewhere. Not that it helps. Okay. So CO2... I mean, let's just return everything back to neutral and see what numbers are registered. So let's just turn gas all the way like that. Or is it supposed to be... We need CO2 up, we need gas down from where we began. And gas needed to be a bit more higher? CO2 up, gas all the way down, oxygen all the way up. Let's see what that looks like. CO2 down, gas down. What does this want us to do? Let's try the other extreme here. Isn't this thrilling? Me trying to solve puzzles live on stream like a dunce. So CO2 down, gas up. What does that extreme bring us? Everything needs to go down. CO2 needs to go up. Gas needs to go down. Oxygen needs to go up. Oxygen can't really go up much more because the gas is good. We need more oxygen. But I can't tell if that's more oxygen or less oxygen. They need less oxygen and more carbon dioxide, I think. They need less oxygen and less carbon dioxide is probably the go there. Oh, so close. So we need one more pip of oxygen, I believe. Come on, come on. Hooray! We have solved the gas puzzle! And we have no room to spare to carry the gosh darn fire key. Alright. What can I discard of? Probably one of the modules, I guess. At least we have mostly avoided the enemies, so that can go there. Actually, I'll get rid of the stun prod instead and have thermite be the thing. Actually, I'll remove the thermite. It hasn't been too much of a threat, and replace and then bring the. I've definitely found the stun prod to be of more use. Let's save whilst we're here. At least I was able to solve the puzzle on stream and not look like a total fool. It's definitely one reason why I haven't, why I've considered. I want to play puzzle games, but I wouldn't play it on stream because there is the fear that I would look like a total dunce on stream. As I indeed, I definitely had to. I did the shame concede with Return to Monkey Island a small handful of times on stream and used the hint book. And I'm sure Proc is just shaking his fist at the screen at the moment as I confess to that particular sin. I can avoid this, right? Yes, I can. Which leaves us with all the keys. Where are you? Fire key, stun prod, equip. It will then bring us down all the way there eventually. I don't need to save, do I? I don't need to save. Let's just insert this fire key. Great. Ew, what's going on in here? Oh, good, we can at least save. Looks like I can safely drop down into the room below. Let's not do that yet. Yeah, let's do that. I've at least saved. So I can cheese it if worse comes to it. Otherwise, we've got some 10mm ammo. And some more repair patches. How's my health looking? I'm still looking healthy. Put all that away. That's shotgun rounds. And let's put one of our repair patches in here. Why put a? Why waste a free repair patch? So it makes me think that there is a big old boss sitting around the corner. Where are you? There you go. Yep, as I suspected, there's a big old boss here. I should have suspected that given all the ammo that we were just. Oh. Wait, is that hitting us? No, we're good. Oh. Wait, can we not hit it? What went on there? Apparently I got hit. Not carry any more repair patches. Yeah, I probably should have more guns for this section, right? Yeah. Let's try that again. A fatal execution error has occurred. And which gets us shot back to the title screen. And I got an achievement for dying, I guess. I got an achievement for this. Not sure if you can see it. I guess that's an achievement for dying? Let's go turbo. What I will need is pistol. Nope. And pistol ammo. Repair patches seem redundant. It seems like a repair spray. Put you, let's retrieve you, let's combine, nope. Let's combine with you. Oh, we have to create space to combine. Yeah, this is one of the less glamorous parts of the, what's called 90s, survival horror games. Hey, combine with you. Combine with you. There we go. We've got 4 repair sprays. Repair spray pluses. Let's move our pistol, was it? And what should we put for our 6th slots? Stun prod? Yes, stun prod. So what do we have? 2, 3, 4 stun prod. That should be fine, right? Hello there, Soul Editor. I am enjoying Signalis so far. Like, it's got a nice moody atmosphere. What I've seen, the teasers of the world and the story that it's built so far are intriguing. And otherwise, it is very much a loving. What I assume is a loving homage to the 90s survival horror games. Not that I have too much experience with them, because as I was saying earlier in the stream, my experience with survival horror games is limited to Resident Evil 4 and Silent Hill Shattered Memories for the Wii. But I've heard nothing but effusive praise for this game, and I am having a good time with this game so far. And best of all, it's on Game Pass. So this is Mina, or whatever her name is. Now we're gonna have to watch this entire cutscene again. Uh-oh. I got hit there at least once. Oh, like so... Oh, I get it now. Uh-oh. Now I can fire upon it. Although, it's the worst possible angle to try and fire on it. Oh, crab apples. Did not realize that there'd be additional enemies thrown around here. No, that continues to be immune. Where are you? Repair spray. Wait, so do I have to try to flex the... Nope, come on. Ah, so it's resurrecting enemies. That's what that's supposed to represent. Okay. Nope. Did not want. Oh boy, this is not going well for me. Whoa. Maybe the thermite is relevant here. Ah. Most places carry a repair patch. It's too busy resurrecting. Oh boy. I do. Oh, at least I still have some pistol ammo left. But I still have to deal with these suckers. Let's equip the shotgun for this one. Oh boy. Whoa. And another good opportunity to use that. Whoa. And there you go. Now can I... Oop. Being in the vomit zone also is not good. Actually, I might just quit here and reload with the thermite, because thermite seems so much more relevant here than the stun prod. And you're right, Soul. There definitely is an element. We've had nostalgia from all eras. Now is the time for PlayStation 1 nostalgia. Like we've had that, like with like there was one game that particularly sticks out in my mind with that is Devil Daggers from a couple of years ago, which very much harkens back to what's called the sort of Doom and Quake style graphics. Hopefully with that we can make a little bit more progress on this boss. But before that, I need to equip things. It seems like as long as I'm not standing still, I can avoid those green bullets. And then wait for it to get into vomit phase. Come on, get into vomit phase. Vomit for me. There we go. Actually, before that, continue. Do the manual thing of equip that. Dang it. Come on. And then continue. Equip that. Cool, that's phase 1. Hopefully that used up one of my thermites. It appears to have done so, yeah. Let's once again equip the shotgun. Then thermite this to death. There we go. Let's reload our shotgun for good value. Cool. Then we can bring the pistol back. Hooray! We beat the boss. Though, do we feel good about it? Hooray? This space is left intentionally blank. Hello, Adler. A visitor. Welcome to our facility. You've caught us at an unfortunate time. How can I help you? I'm looking for a Gestalt. A worker at our facility? Let me see that picture. Which I have in storage. Literally unplayable. Alina Sale. I believe she's one of our factory workers. However... Oh no! Betrayal! You shouldn't have returned. It is calling from me to below, the song of a god, a dream about dreaming. I mean, so I'm guessing you're more of an also anyone in chat. What are your favorite games that that try to evoke this PlayStation 1 era? Like, off the top of my head, like Devil Daggers is one of the is the one that immediately sticks out to my mind. Indeed, like it's weird that we're also starting to see like a resurgence of Nintendo 64 style platformers, because I believe there is like a small little indie game called Super Kiwi 64, which is basically a Nintendo 64 collectathon. Indeed, like isn't there also an independently made GoldenEye spoof, well, not a spoof, but a game that is heavily inspired by GoldenEye as well? But I suppose it makes sense. The people that were the people that played who grew up with the PlayStation and Nintendo 64 era, they've grown up, they've gone through game developer school. They've cut their chops, and now they're in positions of power and are able to access funding, or even just like have access to the tools to be able to make make games with the PS1 Nintendo 64 aesthetic. So I suppose it makes sense that and plus also we've gone through the previous waves of nostalgia. We've gone through the NES nostalgia wave. We've gone through the SNES nostalgia wave within the indie circles. Now is the time for the 5th generation? Now is the time for the PlayStation Nintendo 64 era of nostalgia. But let me know what are your favorite throwback games, what your favorite modern throwback games are of that particular ilk. I must have fallen asleep while waiting for Erica. Did she already go home without me? I wanted to get some books from the library together. I should check if she's still there. Nothing in here, it seems. Ew. Nothing in there. This bloody door worth a darn? Or this faded door worth a darn? Nope. Let's keep on going here, shall we? And I wonder if there's gonna be a spook around the corner. What's this? Guess we gotta go in. Rockfort, Sector C, Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School. Ah, so it's the anime trope. We're in we're in war school. What's in here? Also, interestingly, I believe this game has been in development since for 5-6 years or something like that, and it's made by a small team of 2 people too. This game here being Signalis. So it's definitely a passion project for sure. But otherwise, it's is there a whole pile of what's called of gestalts here? I don't know. That's locked. It requires a key. The door is defective, it cannot be opened. We can go down there, we can go down there, we cannot go down here. Oh, we can save as well. And move everything around again. What else did we have around here? We had the stun prod that we used. And we'll figure out which of those we'll need later. Maintenance key, you say? No room to carry the repair spray. Let's put back the stun prod. It seems like they've outlived their usefulness. There we go. Put the repair spray back into there. Got a maintenance key. And save. Indeed, I just looked at the time. Now seems like a good time to call it a stream, I reckon. I might continue playing through Signalis, actually. It depends on my... Like, I'll definitely have to be in a mood for the game, but otherwise, like, when I'm in the mood, it does seem a pretty good one of these sorts of games. Like, I have a positive impression of it, and, like, definitely seems more atmospheric than it is reliant on jump scares, which I do like. Let's call it, some of the 90s trappings are very much evident there for sure, like in terms of the, what's the word I'm looking for? Just in terms of the, the amount of menuing required by virtue of the limited inventory space, as well as the puzzle-ass puzzles. They're very much of the era for sure, but they at least don't seem to be too rough.